All right, everyone, we're going to go over the student dress code policy that all of you have seen before. If you want to find it, it's on page 65 of the student handbook. So let's begin by talking about why we have a dress code in the first place. A safe and disciplined learning environment is essential to a quality educational program. Also, district-wide standards on student attire are intended to help students concentrate on schoolwork, reduce our discipline problems, and improve school order and safety. And also, I need you to understand that the board recognizes that students have a right to express themselves through dress and personal experience. However, students shall not wear apparel that is deemed disruptive or potentially disruptive to the classroom environment or to the maintenance of a safe and orderly school. And I am reading this directly out of the handbook that you can see anytime you need to. So, the dress code will be communicated to the students at the beginning of each year and in the handbook. That's part of the purpose of this video. So we have unacceptable items as far as dress code goes. So the following things that we're going to talk about are not allowed in the school buildings or in the grounds between school hours from 7:30 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon on school days, or while we're here representing Holyoke at a school-sponsored activity. So that might be outside of those hours. Number one. First, any clothing, paraphernalia, grooming, jewelry, hair coloring or style, accessories or adornments that are or contain any advertisement, symbols, words, slogans, patches, or pictures that do any of the following: that refer to drugs, tobacco, alcohol, or weapons, any of them that are of a sexual nature, any that are obscene, profane, vulgar, lewd, or legally libelous, any just by the virtue of their color, arrangement, trademark, or other attribute denote membership in gangs which advocate drug use, violence, or disruptive behavior. Also, your hair must be out of the eyes so that both eyes are visible at all times, and anything else that might disrupt the teaching or the learning process. Number two, sunglasses and or hats worn inside the building are not allowed. Number three, also bandanas or colors that might represent some type of gang. Number four, any clothing where your undergarments are visible at any time. That's not allowed. Number five, sheer or see-through fabric where undergarments or skin is shown or will show with movement. Pretty self-explanatory, I believe. Number six, also midriff showing. The definition of midriff is any part of the torso, front or back, that shows or will show with movement. So be careful of that. Number seven, tank tops, tube tops, halter tops, or muscle shirts. Sleeveless shirts may be worn if the fabric covering the shoulders is at least 3 fingers wide. Shirts may not be low cut at the armpit or the neckline. And you can be checked for this at any time by any of the staff. Number 8, excessively tight or loose clothing. One of the examples of this would be leggings, and no undergarments or cleavage will be shown. Then number 9 is the length of the shorts, skirts, dresses, or skirts will be at least as long as the student's extended fingertips while standing straight with your arms at your sides. And again, this can be checked by any staff member at any time. And number 10, pajama pants and or slippers. Again, this would be more referring to the loose clothing and not looking appropriate for school. Coaches and sponsors will also cooperate with the administration to determine what is appropriate for their sport or activity, because sometimes that will be a little bit different, and that it falls under the exceptions rule. Appropriate athletic clothing may be worn in physical education classes, of course, and then clothing that's normally worn when participating in a school-sponsored extracurricular or sports activity, like cheerleading uniforms, volleyball uniforms, basketball, that kind of thing. Those can be worn at the school when approved by the sponsor or the coach. And if you want to refer to this again, you all have a student handbook, and you can find this dress code policy that's been approved by the board on pages 65 and 66. Thank you very much.